Hello everyone and welcome to the Great Movie Ride. Once again, my name is Jessie, and on behalf of Disney's Hollywood Studios and Turner Classic Movies, please welcome our host for this one-of-a-kind tour, Robert Osborne.
Thank you. Hooray for Hollywood indeed. What better way to start our journey? From the Old West to the rooftops of London and along the yellow brick road, there really is no place like the movies. One of Hollywood's significant contributions to the world of film were great musicals. This scene is from one of my favorites, the 1933 Busby Berkeley spectacular Footlight Parade. Here's one of the most famous of all dance sequences. It's from the 1952 musical classic Singing in the Rain.
Here's Gene Kelly singing in the rain, literally.
Here's one of the quintessential Disney musicals, Mary Poppins, starring Julie Andrews and Dick Van Dyke. This classic earned 13 Academy Award nominations.
Cherie, I love this song. Sing along.
Sweet, you're in glad company.
Wallets and purses, folks. This doesn't look like a very good neighborhood.
Here's the birthplace of the gangster film, the seedy underbelly of Chicago, from The Public Enemy, starring James Cagney. Released in 1931 before strict censorship rules were enforced, The Public Enemy is a gritty, realistic, and violent look at the world of gangsters of the Depression era.
I love this movie. In one famous scene, James Cagney shoves a grapefruit into Meg Clark's face. She could never look at breakfast in the same way again.
We must be doing the Western this time.
Somebody's coming. Get down. Is it them? Just a bunch of rubber-necked tourists.
Sorry about the delay, folks, but I don't want to run a red light, even in the movies. I'm not allowed to leave my vehicle.
I think it's time for a visit to a concession stand.
Mr. Osborne!
Bye.
Wait. Okay, Muggsy, whatever you say. Everybody just sit tight. Running a red light's against the law. I'd never break the law. Hey, lady, watch this. No more red light. To the warden, suckers. Hey, what are you looking at? Everybody just mind your P's and Q's. Maybe you won't get hate. Oh, must be the west side of town, huh?
Western films depict the legendary American wild frontier, where cowboys and their loyal steeds maintain order in towns against the untamable wilderness. John Wayne and Clint Eastwood are two of the iconic stars who epitomize this ideal of the stoic gunslinger.
Go right ahead if that's what you're inclined to do. Long time ago, I made me a rule. Let people do what they want.
Sleepy little bag. Ain't it?
That's a mighty tough territory you're heading to, children. I think about turning back. That is one way. One.
Hello, Wintercliff. Perfect time for me to collect up all your valuables. We'll start with the...
It's the bank robber!
You don't even like this neighborhood. This is nuts. And nuts that is, so I'm getting out of here. Look at it this way. Take it anyways. Okay. It's worse. I don't know about you guys, but this is starting to get kind of creepy. Where are we? Jay-Z?
Science fiction has been a staple of classic movies, from Georges Méliès's A Trip to the Moon to George Lucas's Star Wars. In 1979, director Ridley Scott and Sigourney Weaver made audiences believe that in space, no one can hear you scream. This is Alien.
Hey, Cupcake. How do we get out of here?
Warning, remain in your vehicle. The area you are entering is extremely dangerous. Proceed with caution.
Look out! What is that thing?
I can't see. Don't worry.
There it is again. Okay, that's enough creepy crawling things for one day, right?
Close your eyes, Dad.
Wrong.
I am.
Steven Spielberg and George Lucas cemented their status as the blockbuster boys with their first partnership. Here from that legendary collaboration is Harrison Ford as archaeologist Indiana Jones in Raiders of the Lost Ark.
Snakes. Why'd it have to be snakes?
I'm not showing that.
Some of the biggest horror stars of Hollywood have appeared in the ancient story of a cursed Egyptian temple. A priceless jewel that beckons to all, but be warned, the temptation always leads to destruction.
Get a load of that chunk of ice. Time for me to get back to work.
Well, it's hard
Good
for
thing I don't
me.
believe in ghost stories. Don't nobody move while I go with the goods. I don't think they'd notice. A few extra bodies around here. You know what I mean?
I've seen enough movies to know that you really shouldn't even think about trying to steal that jewel.
Halt, unbeliever. Disturb the treasure of the gods, and you shall all pay with your lives.
Bye-bye.
Not bad for my first movie, huh?
Yay!
The twist ending. It just goes to show you anything can happen in the movies. Now, let's get on with the show.
Ooh. horror films was a silent short featuring a dancing skeleton created by the Lumiere brothers in 1897. Wow, it's really a jungle out there. Where are we?
This is the jungle home of one of the most famous movie characters of them all, Tarzan. The movie's most popular Tarzan is undoubtedly Johnny Weissmuller, who swung through 12 films as the King of the Jungle.
Over there we have Marino Sullivan as Jane and Tarzan's sidekick Cheetah, who was portrayed by over a dozen chimpanzee actors over the years.
Oh, Casablanca!
Inside of us, we both know you belong to Victor.
Here's Humphrey Bogart in his most famous film role. In 1942, Bogey finally got to spread his wings and romance the beautiful Ingrid Bergman in Casablanca.
We'll have to find a memory stick.
And now, one of the most famous movie stars in one of his greatest roles, Mickey Mouse, is the Sorcerer's Apprentice in Fantasia.
When the film came out in 1940, Walt Disney promised to add new musical sequences in the future. His nephew Roy kept that promise 60 years later with the release of Fantasia 2000.
Yay! I know this
We've
one.
come over the rainbow and into one of the most beloved and most watched films in movie history, The Wizard of Oz.
Toto, I have a feeling we're not in Kansas anymore.
Munchkin.
No, it's an accident. I didn't mean to kill anybody. Oh, rubbish. You've no power here. Be gone before somebody drops a house on you, too.
I'll bide my time. But just try to stay out of my way. Just try. I'll get you, my pretty. And your little dog, too.
I wonder how we get out of here. What do you folks think? Which way do we go?
Follow the Yellow Brick Road.
Follow the Yellow Brick Road? No, why didn't I think of that? Sing along, folks. You know the words.
Follow the Yellow Brick Road. We follow the Yellow Brick Road. To see the wizard, the wonderful Wizard of Oz. He kindly is the Wizard of every wiz there was. He never wondered how Wizard of Oz is one because of the wonderful things he does. The wizard, the wonderful Wizard of Oz. We should go find a memory stick. Memory card or something.